The waste management industry is a $200 billion industry throughout all of the continent of North America. And between 2014 and 2019, the industry routinely outperformed Wall Street in the markets. The trash management industry is obviously something that's impacted me. I have created a lot of garbage throughout my life. I've had to take out the garbage. I've gotten stuck behind garbage trucks. And I think this also applies to all of us. The average human produces about 4.5 pounds of garbage per day, and obviously way more than that throughout the course of a year. Everybody creates garbage, and everybody needs their garbage to go somewhere. And more specifically, at the University of Cincinnati, they use Rumpke as their preferred recycling provider. In this presentation, I'm going to be talking about what Rumpke is, what it stands for, why I myself am interested in Rumpke, and what I might do to get a job there in the future. So first, I'm going to be talking about what Rumpke is. So Rumpke is a Cincinnati company through and through. It was founded in Coleraine. It started out as just a single junkyard, and it's still headquartered in Coleraine. It serves primarily the Cincinnati area, although it also serves the rest of Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, and West Virginia. It is also a family-owned company. Like I said earlier, it was started as a single junkyard, and the son of the founder is still in charge of the company today. He's the president and CEO, and he is still actually involved with the operations. And from that single junkyard, it has now grown into a large waste management company with a garbage component, a recycling component, and even porta potties. Finally, it is also an environmentally focused company. It makes sure to put liners at the bottom of its trash collection areas to make sure that toxins and chemicals don't leak into the soil and don't leak into the water. And it also collects the methane gas that is produced when the trash is compacted. Next, I'm going to be talking about my specific interest in the company. I'm very interested in this company because of its deep ties to Cincinnati. Not only does it mainly operate in Cincinnati, but it's also connected to a lot of great Cincinnati businesses. Like I said earlier, it collects recycling for the University of Cincinnati. It also collects recycling and garbage for Xavier University, and it also is partnered with the Great Parks of Hamilton County. It also has an agreement with Duke Energy to take the methane gas it produces and turn that into electricity. I'm also interested in this company because of its environmental impact. I want my children to grow up in a world where they have access to natural resources and they have clean air, and Rumpke is also committed to making this a reality. Finally, I'm interested in Rumpke and the trash management industry at large just because I think it's cool. As a little boy, I always thought garbage trucks were the coolest thing on earth, and even as an adult, I still think that. And now I think even the technology that they use to compact and to store all this garbage is really impressive and really cool. Next, I'm going to be talking about what I want to do to hopefully get a job there in the future. So as a business analytics major, I would want to get a job more in their IT department rather than out in the field. So I would be behind a computer rather than collecting garbage. And so to do this, I would need to increase my software capabilities. Rumpke uses an SAP system for their enterprise resource planning system. So I would need years of experience with SAP to hope to get a job there. I would also need to do extensive networking within the company. If I've learned anything from being a student at the University of Cincinnati, it's that networking is everything. Building connections is the best way to guarantee getting a job somewhere in the future. And so if I would want to get a job at Rumpke, I would need to reach out to UC alums who work there or have worked there in the past to try to build my connections within the company. So in sum, Rumpke is a Cincinnati-based trash company. It's family-focused and environmental-focused, and I'm interested in it because of its deep Cincinnati ties, because of its environmental focus. And if I want to get a job there, I need to increase my software capabilities, and I also need to work on networking. Finally, I want to close with the old saying that one man's trash is another man's treasure. And at Rumpke, they actually make this a reality, not just for themselves, but for the entire environment and for the entire community. Thank you.